welcome to MSM Live, the show where we talk all things My Singing Monsters. I am one of your hosts, Monster Handler Tyson, and we got
Monster Handler Charlie.
And Monster Handler Jen.
Of course.
Hello. How are you guys doing? I'm pumped up for the first show of the year.
First MSM Live of 2024. We've got
Yes.
lots to break down, lots to talk about.
But first, how's everyone's New Year's going on? Like, how's everyone's New Year's going?
It's great. I've been playing a lot of MSM.
Yes.
I've been very excited about Crescendo Moon going into the Season of Love.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Lots of new seasonals, which I've been working very hard to get.
I'm proud of you,
I know,
Charlie.
I
I'm
got
proud of
not
you.
only one, but two Carillongs.
Two!
Oh my gosh.
Odds of that.
We are also live on TikTok
Yes.
today for the first
Hello,
time.
TikTok. We are live on TikTok for the first time.
Yes.
Monster Handler Tyson, how is that New Year's resolution of doing more knitting going?
Yes. Well, Monster Handler Jen, I haven't actually been able to knit at all, actually, because I've been so enamored by the Crescendo Moon update and all the
Well, it's a good
fruitful
thing
things it's
you've got the
brought.
rest of the year to learn how to knit. Knit
It
your little
is.
heart out.
You can knit me a hat, but it's going to have to be big. 'cause
Ooh,
my head's
well,
big.
I'll knit you another pith helmet.
Oh.
But it won't be as structurally sound.
No, it'll be kind of
because
floppy,
it'll
but-
just be kind of floppy. And then, as in terms of my second resolution, obviously
Not getting scared as often.
yeah, that didn't really work out. But I'm really trying. It's just they really like to, sneak up on me. And
true.
also, again, that actually did scare me a little bit. I get scared easily. Yeah, sue me, and it's not always fear, It's sometimes it's just I'm shocked.
Yep.
I wasn't
Or excited.
or exciting
Yep.
or excited because I wasn't expecting a rare or an epic just to be right there.
Right? They just-
So
they
come
just
on,
Sneak
cut
up,
me.
sneak up right on you.
Yeah, cut me some slack. Anyway, so we got lots and lots to talk about today.
do.
Why?
We do.
Because a little seasonal event kicked off today called Season of Love. So
that nice?
let's get into it, shall we? Ben, our first image, please.
Oh, there.
Oh, so adorable.
Smooch.
Now, Monster Handler Jen, how many boops would you give young Smooch?
There's not enough boops in the world for young Schmoochel, all right?
It is absolutely adorable. And of
Oh.
course, yes, Young Smoochel is finally available on the continent.
That's right.
In the Dawn of Fire, which
Yep.
is very exciting. Now, also, what's also super exciting now that Young Smoochel is here is because there's been debates in the past of what the origin of Smoochel is. And actually
I
before...
love the origin of Smoochel.
Oh yeah, why don't you tell me about it?
Well, the origin of Smoochel, as we know, is when a pile or a bunch of furthers, Smoochel rose from the furthers
Right,
like
so-
a phoenix.
Yes, because
wait, wait,
Smoochel exploded from a pile of furthers.
That's
Further.
not what I
Wait,
heard.
What? Okay.
I
what did you
heard
hear?
that Schmoochel was basically two monsters named Val and Tynes who loved
Very
each other
nice.
so much that they kind of just conjoined with one another. And
And they like fused
Monster
together.
they
Handler
fused
Jen.
together.
Monster Handler Jen. I'm pretty sure I'm right.
I don't know about that.
Well, friends, guess what? Now we know the answer, and guess what?
What?
You're both right. So you can both,
Pat on the back,
pat
Charlie.
each
Good
other back
job.
and be
did it.
good friends and just love each other because that's what this
'Cause
is
it
all
is the
about.
season
Now,
of love.
they are both. You're probably asking yourselves, Monster Handler Tyson, how are they both right? Because how can we have two different origins for young Smoochel? I'll tell you now. Okay, so it is in fact true that there was two individuals, Val and Tynes, who did love each other very, very much. However, they did not fuse together in a nice embrace. They would actually write little love notes to each other on furthers, which we actually seen a depiction on in an interstitial in Dawn of Fire.
Okay.
And they would send those furthers to each other just to show each other how much they loved them. However, sometimes those furthers would maybe get lost or pile up somewhere, and it was basically the spirit and their love of Val and Tynes that then basically gave birth to young Smoochel, and that's how they arose from the pile of furthers.
Like, it is just the cutest little monster.
It is the cutest
So
little.
cute.
Look at I just want to
little
pinch its. I just want to pinch its little cheeks. There we go. There's a boop right there. All right. Well, guys, it's not just young
right, we got
Smoochel
someone
we're
else
talking
coming over
about.
here.
With young Smoochel coming to Dawn of Fire, that also means Season of Love Junior is also
There
in
we go.
Dawn of Fire.
And can we talk about these adorable costumes?
The most adorable little costume.
Look at that young mammoth in that cute little paper bag heart looking.
I was just gonna say, young mammoth's costume might be my favorite out of all the costumes because again, it's so huggable. You just want to cuddle with them.
Handmade. Very cute.
Oh, what is your guys' favorite of these?
By Sonorous for sure.
By Sonorous, yes, of course. Jen, do you have a favorite?
Snoiza fan.
Snoiza, that's how Jen says. I can't even say it now because it's in my brain. And of course, this means that new decorations has also come to Dawn of Fire and have populated the airlands that resides in the continent, which we also get an awesome new little redesign of the airship that.
I love it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too.
And look at how happy the monsters are to be celebrating.
I know, just a lot of love in the air, or a lot of love in the air lands.
Oh.
Hey.
That.
Also, before we get into the next slide here, we do know that there was an interstitial that caused some buzz. You know, some debate of what might be coming in Dawn of Fire.
Speculation.
Now, as the three voices of Gnarls,
That's right.
we would love to announce that. And Ben, can we see the next slide? It wasn't.
Nothing.
It was trees and shrubbery.
It was just some trees and shrubbery in the background of that interstitial. This is the clear image of the background of the interstitial. And so
no Gnarls.
No
Gnarls, but us three, again, the voices of Gnarls, wanted to give you that news.
We wanted to clarify.
We wanted to clarify. However, listen, you might be disappointed to hear that. However, there is a new discovery in the monster world that was much exciting.
Much more exciting. Absolutely. And it is
Epic Carillong.
And I must tell you, this took a Carillong time to get here.
Very nice.
But
According to the fans.
Yes. And obviously, it goes off a design of the Year of the Dragon, which is what this year is. And it is genuinely one of my favorite designs that we've seen in the monster world.
Now, Tyson, I would like to just have a little chit chat real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Because there's a lot of fans out there who thought that we were late on releasing Epic Carillong.
It's true.
Yeah.
But I think we got something to say about that.
There's a lot of cycles to the moon. It waxes, it wanes.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I wasn't appreciating that people were thinking we were late. Now, if you were to open a calendar, perhaps, you could maybe notice that the Lunar New Year actually doesn't even start till Saturday.
Yep.
So if anything, we are very early.
That's right.
Technically early.
Yep.
Technically early, and so I just want to clear the air that we were not late whatsoever,
No.
and this was always actually a part of the plan. So do not fret. We are not behind at all.
I will also say that, especially coming with the stuff we've got coming up, including this Epic Carillon coming out, all good things come to those who wait.
Yeah, exactly.
So patience.
Maybe some releases or maybe some events will coincide with events happening in the real world?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. For instance, everyone was wondering why Epic Carillong didn't come right away at Crescendo Moon. Again, if we got a little closer to the Human World Lunar New Year, then that's when we see that kind of stuff. So we just wanted to clarify.
To clear the air.
Yeah, clear the air there. All right, next.
Thank you for those gifts on TikTok, by the way.
Yeah, they're sending us gifts on TikTok.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I can hear it. I can see the cards. I can see the comments.
We are seeing all the love coming.
Movement.
We are seeing all the love coming from TikTok. But speaking of love, we also have the Monster World and the current timeline of My Singing Monsters season of also kick off today. Meaning, Smoochel, they're available.
Welcome back.
I know I've got my Tweedle and Riff in the breeding on two breeding structures on my air island.
You mean business?
and 2 breeding structures on my mirror air island. ABB, always be breeding.
Yes,
I'm trying to get that smoochel. I want to get at least 2 so I can have 1 on each island.
Yes.
Actually 3. You know what? I want 3 smoochels.
Whoa!
That's a big number.
1 for air mirror and 1 for seasonal.
So,
Yep.
Monster Handler Charlie, is it safe to say that you're maybe issuing a challenge for everyone out in the world to be like, who can get the most smoochels during this season of love?
That's actually, I would love to see who
Yeah.
can get the most smoochels. I'm going to say 10 is a lot.
10 is a lot.
Hashtag Charlie Challenge.
Charlie
Charlie
challenge.
challenge, Chucky challenge.
Chucky challenge. All right, all you chuckleheads out there, you better get breeding your smoochels because what do they get if
Put me
they
up to the test.
what do they get if they beat you? And now we will clarify, and Monster Handler Jen and I will make sure because we do have access to the Monster Bank.
Oh, we do.
However, we will not let Monster
No.
Handler Charlie.
Oh, I don't cheat.
The
Yeah,
vault
we
doors are closed.
All right, so we
I'll
just
think
wanted
about
to.
something.
We just wanted to make that clear. But that all being said, Smoochel is available for a limited time. So
Yeah.
again, get to Air Island and get breeding there.
That's right.
Yes,
Absolutely.
of course. Yes. Next, though, with Smoochel also coming, that means Air Island gets
I
a
love this skin.
nice new island
Got
skin.
the heart glasses.
Almost like we're looking at the world through rose-colored glasses.
Oh,
isn't that nice?
It is. Yes, and sorry.
With that, we've got 10% faster baking on the island. We've got 10% faster breeding. We've got the obstacles of their seasonal appearance.
Of course.
And of course, you can enjoy this for a limited time, or you can buy it and enjoy it all year round.
All the
Who doesn't
time.
want a little bit of
And
love
if you
in the
buy it, you
world?
also get those percentages
all year
all
round.
year long.
Oh yeah.
I can see the seasonal love hearts on TikTok over there.
Oh,
Hey,
wonderful.
thank
That's
you very
lovely.
much. Thank you very much. So yeah, again, why wouldn't you want to have constant love in your?
I
game?
do.
So
I do.
That's what I want to say. All right, next up, and again, with all this being said,
Wow, look at all those costumes.
with all these new
at the
returning and
pictures.
new costumes we got going on again.
Wait, what is that?
What?
Oh.
Oh wait.
There's an interesting.
There's an interesting one in there. There's a few interesting ones in there, but actually, Monster Handler Band, enhance. Aha!
Oh, I thought I recognized that Scup's design.
Yes, actually, epic Scups, if we're being
I'm so sorry,
specific.
my
yes,
apologies,
this
yes.
is a costume for epic Scups, and it's actually a very fitting costume for epic Scups because epic Scups is actually based off a thing from Fling-a-Thing, which is
Yep.
another world, which is the world of Thingia, which
Thingia.
is in the BBB multiverse.
That is a
which
tongue twister.
How
great.
many times can you say thing, thingia, fling a thing?
all at the same time. And so, Epic Scups is originally based off the thing Flutter. However, this costume is based off the thing Dongle,
Yep,
which
right.
is known to probably be the most highly evolved thing because it actually developed arms.
Yes.
But, however,
caveat.
they did fall asleep on their arms, so they actually don't work.
I've done
per
that.
se.
Ever fall asleep on your arms?
I did that last night.
So-
Couldn't feel my hand.
And you wake up and you're kind of like,
I know, and you kind of got noodle arms for
Yeah.
yeah. And so,
it's fun a little bit.
yeah. And so, if you're wondering, does Scuffs finally have arms that they can use? No,
No.
because unfortunately,
Pure decoration.
Pure decoration. But again, it is a great little tie-in that we have, just kind of linking all the universes together.
Yep,
And
I love it.
And it just shows you that monsters are also inspired by things to
Yeah.
create costumes.
That's
yeah,
right.
exactly. Speaking of great costumes, let's look at another one.
We don't want to get demonetized here, so.
Oh, right, yeah.
This is based on the late great George Michael. You can tell by his earring, his beautiful luscious hair, his saxophone tail, and his big bushy.
Because we all know George Michael's had a saxophone tail.
Hey, I'm a George Michael fan. George Michael loved his saxophone.
Look at those eyebrows. Oh
Look
my
at that
gosh.
coiffed hairdo. Really
a
giving
handsome
off
devil.
that George Michael
He really is.
shebang.
He really
That's
does.
right.
Yeah. So yeah, Socks knows how to clean up.
Sure does.
He's a dapper socks for sure.
Waiting
He's
for
a
it to wink
dapper
at me.
Socks. All right. Next up, and again, we also have very exciting. We have animated decorations.
Yes.
Also here as well. if you thought you liked the regular decorations, guess what? These ones are animated.
Yeah, doesn't get much better than that, everybody.
Yeah, I really love these decorations. I also really like the animated ones on the crescendo moon.
Oh, yes.
Like the
Yes.
peony wheel, the floating lanterns.
Yes.
Right here you can see we've got the curious cultivar, which is very cool, the flower in the middle. I
Yeah.
like these.
And of course, we also have the obstacle decorations. Also,
Yeah.
seasonal love
Themed.
themed.
Yeah.
And
They just change over.
I wonder when the obstacles turn into what they look like when season love is going on. Do you think the rocks are actually edible? Because they look
Oh,
like
like-
delicious chalk.
I'm going to tell you right now, I've never thought about that, but now, yes, I do think they're edible.
Well,
do.
you do notice that they are a bit of a different color than the stone sculpture behind. Makes
Yes.
you wonder if perhaps they are a little chocolat.
Well, maybe we've discovered a new way to clear
think-
out your obstacles. You just
I
gotta
think
eat
we
them
need
while
to
it's
send Monster Handler Alley in to take a specimen.
exactly.
To do a
Now,
test.
do we think it's like milk chocolate? Do we think it's
Oh,
dark
that looks
chocolate?
dark chocolate.
I think it's dark chocolate on the outside where the rock is, and then the heart on the inside is milk chocolate.
Oh.
I'm more of a milk chocolate guy, I will say.
Well,
I'm
we
not-
can
I'm not-
split it because
Yeah,
I
we
like
can
the
split
dark
I like dark chocolate.
yeah.
How,
for the
okay,
heart.
if you were gonna eat the biggest rock, how long do you think it would take? I'm asking the right question.
I'm going to say the biggest rock, I'm going to say a year. Because I had a giant Toblerone one time and I couldn't get
Yeah,
rid
of
of
course. Anyway, we can talk about chocolate all day, but we're gonna move on. What is
What do we
this
got
monster
here?
Oh,
Jam?
well, some of you have been commenting, where's the Birds of a Further promotion? Well, let me tell you, we've changed it up
Yeah, we
this
changed it
year
up.
with our long distance pen pals. So every day, the Rares of Air Island and their Fire Rare counterparts are across the monster world. They're going to pair up, and we're asking you to figure out what's the commonality between these two monsters. And you can head over to our YouTube. There will be a new YouTube short every single day where you can kind of talk with the community and guess what you think those commonalities are. And the
Yes.
next day, we'll tell you.
Yeah, of course. Listen, we won't say anything right now, but I got some ideas of what they got.
I see something I think they've got in common.
Yeah.
I've already been seeing some comments on socials already, so that's good to see. And you know what? We're even going to give you a sneak peek at tomorrow's pairing.
Oh, hey!
There they are.
All right.
Rare Noggin and Rare Waddle. They've got some stuff in common there too. Can't wait to see what everybody thinks those
Yes.
commonalities are. And yeah, make sure you check those out on our YouTube
I've got some
shorts.
ideas, but I'll have to wait till the short comes out.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
And and there we go. So lots
Yes.
of stuff going on
That-
in game right now.
That
Very cool.
is all. Oh, we're back. Hey, what's
Hello.
up? Yes, that is all the current stuff happening in the monster world.
Lots
we
to
will
talk about.
we will get into what's coming up in the future, but first we're gonna have a nice little Q&A.
Oh, drum
and all
roll,
that stuff.
please.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, so we do have some pre-selected questions from Twitter or X, if you want.
It's Twitter.
It's Twitter that we pre-selected. But if you want to
Ask a live
yeah,
question.
sorry, I couldn't
We
get the
will
words out.
answer those.
I could not get
Handler
the words
Alley,
out.
shout out to Monster Handler Alley.
Yes.
It's taking questions from the chat to give to us. So
Everyone
everybody
say hi. Everyone say hi to Monster Handler
Alley.
and thank you, and say thank you.
Alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, hey, Monster Handler Alley. All right. So, do we have any questions?
I can start it off here.
You're missing the first question.
It's
Oh, just right there.
This one?
No.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
See?
I was just going to choose any of them.
All right. Let's get into it.
The first question is, why doesn't Gold Island have a market?
Charlie, I have a question for you. Who said that question?
The question comes from Quib O'Preel.
Love that.
Quib O'Preel.
I read it as Queebop Real. But
Quibop Real.
Love
Queebop
it.
Real, if you're
Let's answer that
here.
question.
Quibono.
Now, they do ask, why doesn't Gold Island have a market?
Oh,
Hey,
Now.
Tyson, how come Gold Island doesn't have a
All
market?
right, first question. So as we know, Gold Island is on the ethereal plane. It is a higher plane of existence. And as we also know, that's great visuals of how it all works. But as we also know, how do the monsters get there? They don't physically get there. They kind of will their conscious in their essence
Yeah.
to Gold Island. So they're not even really physically there as
No.
well. So it's really hard for physical items to even be there. I don't even think
Is
it's
it
necessary.
even real?
I don't even think it's
Hold on, I'm
necessarily.
willing myself there now. I see Entbrat.
Do you see it? Do you see a market?
I don't see a market.
You don't see a
Nope, no
market.
market.
Also, again, like there's many monsters on that island. So like,
There
Where are you
are.
going to put a
where are you
market?
gonna put it? Where are you gonna put
They
all this
can't
stuff?
buy anything though.
Exactly. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, I've got another question.
We had people cheering on
you.
TikTok. Thank you.
Thank you.
I keep wondering what that is.
We can turn it down, but
No,
I'm
that's
gonna, like,
fine.
hear it.
Scion 070
Oh, hello.
Okay.
underscore.
Mm-hmm.
How did the monsters come up with the island songs? It is is it something they have slowly evolved over time, or is it something they all come together to make as one? That is such a
So,
nice question.
From what I've observed in the monster world, it always seems like it's like a gut feeling type thing. There is always.
Instinctual.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
they don't have this song right away, but they can quickly kind of see what each colors are doing and what vibes.
It's
they're
like a
getting.
big jam session
It's
almost.
honestly a jam set.
Yeah, like one monster starts playing, the other one's like, "Ooh, I like that beat,"
Yeah,
and they
exactly.
start adding,
Exactly.
So
and then
would you say
adding.
that it's their second point, something that comes together over time?
Yes.
Yeah.
From what I have seen, especially
First
when I've
point.
been to Ethereal Workshop, which amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
What they're doing there is amazing. Yes, it kind of it seems like it comes together over time from
Cool.
what I have seen. Yes.
Cool.
Another question, guys.
Okay. The next question is from Cake Ramen.
Cake ramen. Hey, cake
I'm
ramen.
in.
Cake Ramen, that's a good name.
That's a good name.
Are there time periods other than the contemporary era of Dawn of Fire that are important to the MSM timeline?
So, long answer, we don't know. So, listen, the Dawn of Fire is a heavily documented time period.
Yes.
Though we are still piecing it together, there is a lot of evidence from that time period. However, from whatever event happened way back when that caused the continent to split, a lot of the songs kind of stopped, and we don't know kind of what happened
Yeah.
between then and now.
I mean, no one was really there until Dr. Wardney Spirit.
Yes, Dr. Wardney
So-
Spirit really sparked.
It's a big gap
things
of
again.
information we're still
a good
trying to
point.
get. And you know, the monsters are helping us learn all the time.
Exactly.
But there's only so much time in a day, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And maybe, and again, it's a mysterious time period. Like maybe the monsters don't know what happened during that time period because of some mysterious force as well. Again, we really don't know about it, but we would love to try and find
Yeah.
out. But again,
We're learning new things every day.
Yes, but as
So-
of right now,
You learn something new every day.
yes.
Yep, that's right.
Yes, as of right now, we don't know the middle from the start and the end. We
Yeah.
just
Okay,
we do
let's
not know.
go for this next question.
This is
do it.
from Preco.
Oh, hey, Brico.
How do Yelmets make their headdresses?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this phenomenon happens with a lot of monsters, most notably with Kongal. Because Kongals, when they hatch, they actually reuse some of their egg as their instrument.
For the drum?
and stuff. And if we look closely to the Yelmet egg, we actually do see like its headdress.
Already has a
It already
headdress.
has it there, but it's not fully formed kind of.
Right.
And so I've kind of theorized that it's a form of extra, protection for the egg, just to make sure, because obviously
Yeah, they're pretty
the helmet,
fragile. Yeah, pretty
is very
fragile.
durable. And so, kind of, this is going to be a weird example, kind of like a baby skull when it fuses finally. when the Yelmet is ready to hatch, its shell kind of fuses together, and it kind of just fits really nicely
Yeah.
on their head.
Nothing wrong with
and
that.
they kind of use it because they like the familiarity.
Familiarity. Yep.
I can't say that word.
It's a big one.
And also they kind of just like the protection. They
Yeah.
feel
Extra protection for an
feel
egg.
at home with it as well.
Of
so.
course.
Okay, this
yeah.
next question comes from
Is a rat.
Is
Is
a
a
rat.
rat.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is a rat 1, 2, 3, 4. Since Ethereal Workshop takes place inside Ethereal Island, could that mean that Ethereal Workshop celebrates Life Formula 2?
Yeah. Wait. Sorry, I didn't say yes. No. The answer is no, because fortunately, we're actually the monster handlers. We know about Ethereal Workshop.
Yes.
However, the other monsters in the monster world on the different islands in the monster world, and speaking of all dimensions, they actually do not know that the ethereal workshop exists.
Does the ethereal workshop?
Just because your neighbor upstairs having a party doesn't mean you.
Does that mean that the ethereal workshop monsters don't know that the rest of the monster
That is
world
correct.
exists?
It's a two-way street from what we've seen.
Wow.
And so I think they just don't know that they're celebrating life formula.
They're just
out
celebrating
there.
all the time.
They're just like sitting there, and all you hear is like.
Yeah,
and
they're like, what's that?
What's
is that?
What is that sound? Now, again, as of right now, the rest of the monster world doesn't actually know about the workshop. However, as time goes on, maybe they will come across them or find them out. But as of right now, they do not. But if they do, maybe they'll share it in their festivities. But
look forward
as
to
of right
hearing.
now, they do not.
All right.
Well, from eggs but no legs. Love that name.
That's a great
Love
name.
that.
Great name.
They would like to know, do the monsters that are let me start that
Oh.
again. Do the monsters that are duos, like Bisonorous and Denchas, share the same elements, or do they have elements split with each other?
I love this question. I really love this question because, yes, the symbiotic type relationship monsters, yes, we don't know, or you wouldn't know if all the elements are divided, evenly
Yeah.
between the two. Now, again, I don't exactly know the science when it comes to the splitting.
You're no Dr. Wardney Spirit.
I'm no Dr. Wardney Spirit.
Not yet.
Not yet. However, when you think of denchas, when you look at denchas, they are very uniform in both of them, and they look alike.
Yeah. I like that.
That's
I like
right.
that.
That's right.
And so I would think yes, their elements are evenly dispersed
Yeah,
with
I would
each
think
other.
so too.
But when you're looking at
It's a
Bisonorous,
coexistence.
what's that?
It's a coexistence.
Exactly. But when you look at Bisonorous, again, one of them is very big.
Yep, one of them
very
much
small.
smaller, yeah.
You could maybe think that they maybe
They have a little split somewhere.
sorry, I'm losing.
Maybe it's like maybe
one has like a little more.
and the other has two.
Yeah, exactly. Or like one maybe has plant and water, and the other has like air and fire
Yeah,
and stuff like
exactly.
that. Again, we don't know exactly, but that's my educated guess of maybe how that could work.
I think that's a good educated guess. I think that makes sense.
Thank you, but yeah.
Okay, this next one, I love this question because
Yeah.
you've got Gnarls here.
Yeah, we're here.
This comes from Caleb Loves MSM.
Thank you, Caleb. We love you.
We love MSM too.
Yeah, we
love
love
MSM
we
too.
love that you loves MSM.
Here's the question. How does Gnarls eat?
How does Gnarls eat? Now everyone's probably thinking they probably use their mouth.
But do they really
But
have
no,
a
they
mouth?
kind of form that mouth to
Just
make
to sing,
this
just to make
sound.
the beautiful
However,
sound,
we
the beautiful
can't
music.
forget
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's what
nice
they do.
little sneak peek of Gnarls behind the scenes. But Gnarls, if we can't forget, is actually a parasitic
Yes, that's
type
true.
monster.
Okay.
And so, actually, if you were to just put a treat, kind of just hover it like around its foliage, it would just
Put it on my
soak
head?
it up. It would just
kind of
soak it up.
absorb it.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Because
Oh.
again, we have to remember the monster is again like the greenage and the foliage.
Foliage.
Thank
Yep.
you. Again, I can't speak sometimes.
You're just excited about the monster.
Yeah, exactly.
It is very exciting.
But that parasite is actually controlling the branches around it.
Yes,
So,
of a tree.
so when you think about it, like all of it is like all of it. Like
Yeah.
it's
so just
the
absorbs
entire
it in, it
monster.
absorbs those nutrients,
The
and
entire
it's able
monster
to
is
live
the
and
mouth.
grow.
Yeah.
Well, that's coming from Gnarls of 3 Gnarls.
All of the
Yeah.
gnarls.
We have all the Gnarls here.
Should we attempt
We got
a
Gnarly, Nyen, and
Yes.
Dyson.
Nyson? Yeah. Gnarly, Nyan, and Nyson. Yes, that's
Beautiful.
what they call us. Do we want to try and do a little bit of a rendition? Are we too?
It would be pretty cool to do it live. We
Okay.
could do it.
Here.
I think we can do it.
Try.
We're
Here's
gonna
the
sing
thing.
Yarrow.
Here's the thing. We did get help from the behind the scenes.
We also have we're gonna try.
All right,
Okay, here we
3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Jen, you're not even doing it.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound as good.
No.
It's
But
fine.
we trust this.
It's almost like it
It's
goes
great.
through post.
Hey!
All right, moving on. From JK Universe with a Z.
Hello?
What's the name of the bowhead bogart family? this still hasn't had an official name since Bowhead's release, and it's driving me nuts.
Well, guess what? You're not going to be driven nuts anymore because today we've actually named it. The family, or the family name for Bogart and Bowhead is the Bow-A-D. Bow-A-D.
Bow-A-D.
The Bow-A-D.
Oh,
Bow-A-D.
like one word.
So,
okay, I
yes,
get it.
yeah,
I
Bow-A-D.
got there.
So that is
Sounds
B.
French.
Bow-A-D?
The Bow-A-D.
Bow-A-D?
Now that is spelled B-O-W-I-D-A-E.
Oh.
Yes.
Uh-huh, yeah.
And if people are wondering, AD means in Greek family.
Oh,
And it's
that's
also
nice.
it's
God, I'm
also
turning
a
into
play.
Jen.
It is. It is also a play on word for bovedie
Oh.
or bovedai. It's also, you can pronounce it either way.
Again, you
which
learn
is-
something new every day.
Exactly, which is a other family in the human world animal kingdom.
What is it? What is it?
I don't know that much.
Okay, it's fine.
It's
We'll
fine.
move on.
Be looking at it
Well,
later.
I'm looking it up now. It's like a cow. It's like a family.
Oh.
I love cows.
Yes,
Moo.
exactly.
Okay. Wait.
Wait.
What? The monster handler, monster journalist.
Ooh.
Yes, this is from the Monster Journalist.
Okay, this is from
TMJ.
TMJ_MSM,
AKA
the monster
Monster
journalist. This is hot off the presses. Question for the Q&A during the Chime Keeper's secret trailer, you can see the magical Sanctum monsters gifting special cards to each other.
can.
And when they opened them, goodies would come out.
Yes.
It seemed as if this would be a teaser that we would be able to gift these cards to friends for rewards during the event. Is this a feature that was planned? If so, was it scrapped or in the works? Or is it just all speculation?
That
is.
Wow.
That's a wordy question. Now, is it all speculation? Yes, because yes, it was never a planned feature for the game, but
There is a wonderful history behind it.
there is a
There
wonderful
is.
history.
And it was also in the latest Monster Mythos
There
episode.
was.
They were
Go
gifting
watch
red
that.
envelopes.
Go watch that. Yes, it does have some meaning towards that because in the human world, in the Lunar New Year time, a lot of people give each other red envelopes.
And they're filled with money and stuff
Money
like
and
that.
like little gifts and stuff like that, and that is supposed to symbolize good wishes and good luck for the new year. So, and again, this was from last year's Crescendo Moon trailer. We just wanted to represent that, what goes on at Lunar New Year in the human
real world.
and yeah, that's all
And
it
the
was.
monsters just wanted to give each other well wishes.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Excellent.
Oh, yes.
We have one more question.
But actually, wait, before we say anything, but we do actually have something in game now with the decoration, the magic envelope decoration, which is a
pretty cool.
awesome and amazing designed decoration.
Yes.
Nice.
Absolutely.
We do have something.
Absolutely. From number one Schlepp fan.
You have
Listen.
competition.
Listen, you must be new here because I'm the #1 Schlepp fan. I'm wearing my
confirm.
shirt. I
Can
drew
confirm.
it myself. As you can tell, it's beautiful.
So, number one Schlepp fan
Yes.
wants to know, is there an official MSM Discord? And you know what? The answer is no.
There's just not.
But there are a lot of
There is.
awesome fan-made community Discords out there that you can definitely find and join. I'm sure there's lots of people who share those links around, but we want to hear from you. Would you guys like to have an official
Yes,
My Singing
would you
Monster
like to
Discord?
know?
Like, we would like to hear from you.
We like
so,
to
let us know
Would you like official Discord for My Singing Monsters?
yeah. Talk about
for
it.
the third time.
Yeah, for the
Yes.
third
I
time.
just wanted to hit it home, just in case.
So let us know.
All right, so let's get into some live questions that we got here.
Oh, yes.
Again,
I'm nervous.
thank you, Monster.
I'm nervous about the questions.
Right. Thank you, Monster Handler Allie, for again acquiring these. Now we have from Augustin Ojeda. Does whale have more than one brain since it has several heads?
Oh.
That is a great question.
So I think there's two schools of thought to this. Okay.
Walk me through them.
I'm thinking on one side, you might think, why, yes, because there are several heads,
Yes.
each with their own mouth moving at, different times,
Yes.
doing its own thing. Or does the brain exist in the belly of the monster, controlling all of them simultaneously?
Again, like
We don't really know.
Ethereal Workshop is very new, so we still
Yeah.
don't know a lot about the monsters. But with that kind of logic, I could see it where maybe there is one big brain kind of in its like abdominal area, and since it's so big, it does have the power to
Yeah, go.
be able to move those different heads. However, we could also have smaller heads in each, or smaller brains in each head, and then that is what, and they individually.
Follow-up question.
Follow-up question. Yeah.
Do you think that they argue if they're separate heads? Do you think they bicker?
That's a good question. Though, see, I am under the opinion that it's probably just one big brain that with
That's
a very,
smart brain.
Yeah, it is
Very smart, very developed.
because it sings so well.
It does.
That's true.
Itself, and I feel like if it was a bunch of different brains,
Maybe off tune.
Cole,
a
maybe.
bit.
Talk about a multitasker.
yeah, exactly.
Those skills.
But yeah,
We don't really know.
we don't exactly
But
know right now, but
We might one day.
maybe
We're
we'll
always
go
I'm
with
gonna
making
call
trips to the
Warden Spirit
monster
after
world.
this and
Well, he's
get
been
him
missing
on it.
for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know where he
if you're
What?
All right. So.
Next question.
Next question. From MSM Content. Hello, MSM Content. Are the denchas connected to each other through their hand, or can they just let go of each other? Here's the thing. They can let go of each other,
But I don't
but they
think
just
they
choose
want
not
to.
to.
They
They just
just-
choose not to.
No, they're just a duo, a little pair.
Yes, they're a nice little pair.
They're always more comfortable when in each other's presence.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. I would like to think they do have some sort of more connection when they are holding hands as well.
Yeah.
That maybe they can like communicate without actually having to.
It's
Like
like when
telepathy.
twins, they say that twins can know what they're thinking. If you're a twin, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you're a twin. We have a question from the Ifler, or Iffer. Sorry, I don't know. Are Gajoob and G'day related? Yes, they are. They are part of the Gabrood. Gabrood?
Gabrood,
Am
I
saying
think
that
is.
right?
I think that's. Yeah, I
Yes,
think that's
They
correct.
are part of the Gabrood family. Gabrood.
What a wonderful family.
Yeah, exactly. They are a part of the same family. More questions. How are we doing for time?
I think we have enough time for maybe
Two
two
more?
more. Yeah. Thank you, Monster Handler Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
The man behind the screen.
Driving the ship.
The man behind the screen.
The man, the myth, the legend. Monster Handler Ben.
The man, the myth, the
Wouldn't
legend.
go that far.
Okay.
So this question is from the River Caller 325.
Okay.
They ask, how do the seasonal monsters celebrate the season of love? Now, I assume they're probably asking on
Perhaps-
seasonal shanty when Schmoochel is off on Air Island.
Mm-hmm.
What do the rest of the seasonals do?
Well, I mean, we've seen that the monsters in the monster world do like to give each other like season of love or like Valentine's cards.
Yeah,
we
I
would call them in the real world.
I think the seasonals are very supportive of
Oh,
each
yeah.
other.
I was just
whenever,
going to say
yeah.
that. I think that every seasonal is very happy when it's that monster
Exactly.
season.
Yeah.
It's supportive,
we
like
do,
you said.
And one monster that is very supportive of Smoochel is obviously Hula,
Yes.
who actually can also go on Air Island as well because they love the season.
They love to love.
that much. Yeah, exactly. Love the love.
Hula
But yeah,
fam.
I do like to think when seasonals are when one seasonal is on their respective island.
They
when they're-
take part in like a good job.
Yeah, but like on seasonal shanty, the rest are also celebrating
Yeah.
while they're gone.
I'm imagining they're putting the little decorations
Exactly.
up. They're all kind of
They're all exchanging
sharing. Yeah, sharing in the
Valentines.
experience because all the monsters are super supportive. They all love each
Yeah.
other. That's nice.
And then.
One more. Who will it be? What will it
One
be?
more.
I was going to say
okay.
something, but then I forgot. I forgot.
Oh gosh, I feel a burp coming on. Sorry, everyone. Uh-oh. There we go. Sorry.
Raw and live.
We're alive, baby. All right, from Rachel Lois 5, a TikTok user. Hey! What's up?
I'm loving the TikTok. I can see the hearts. I can see the comments popping up.
We can feel the love again.
feel the love.
So fitting for the season.
I'm
of
going to
love.
go back and look at everything when I'm there. It's going to
Now,
be great.
they do ask, does Meebkin speak instead of using its baton?
Oh.
That is a good question. That is a good
I don't think we've ever recorded an instance where
Well, again,
we've
yeah,
seen
we've
it
only ever seen...
speak like a human would speak.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
But it communicates.
It does. It does. It does interpolate through their baton. So again, I don't. When I really look at a Meepkin, I don't think they actually have a mouth. Maybe so. Maybe they do communicate through the baton. Again, we have not been on a
They're
workshop.
too new of a discovery to really know how the inner workings of these monsters on Ethereal Workshop really work.
I am very. I love exploring Ethereal Workshop. It's very cool.
Why don't we, once we're done this, why don't we hop over to Ethereal Workshop? And do some
We'll take a
study?
peek.
These are some great questions,
There's some
honestly.
great questions.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for the questions. But we will be moving on to an awesome creator showcase.
Yes.
Oh.
And this has been a creator that we...
Cue it up, Monster Handler Ben.
Hey!
For those on TikTok, just
yeah.
go on YouTube and search Fun2.
Yes.
Yes, Fun
He does
too.
these amazing 3D renditions of our monsters.
Yes,
And they're
and most recently, they've been showing a lot of love to
Ethereal
our
Workshop.
Ethereal Workshop, to our Wallboxes, and to some of our Mythicals as well.
But I would just like to throw out there, as somebody who does have a background in 3D modeling
do.
and 3D texturing and animation, the attention to detail that
Yeah, like look at the
Fun2
hair on
has
Bazinga.
is just mind-blowing and incredible. And I feel like it really brings these monsters to life in
Yeah.
a new way because, you know, we're used to seeing them on our little phones.
I will say too, what really impresses me about these 3D renders is
This is my favorite.
yeah, that one's cool. But what really surprises me about this is the rate in which they produce these.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
they're making a
They're
bunch
making
all the
them
time.
really quick,
crazy.
and
We
gotta
the
glop it.
quality of them is high.
Well, and like again, like the talent is just insane.
Yeah.
And
Every time there's a new
Look at that nerve.
Look at
That's
it.
Every
so
time
cool.
there's a new
The
Fun2
nerve.
video, all the monster handlers are jumping in there.
no, honestly, and fun too. If you're watching this, whenever you post a new video, we all just kind of
We're very
huddle
excited.
around.
I commented on your video one time, and I said that, like, especially, there's Nightbear. When
Shout out to Ben.
Shout out to Ben. So
Hey.
what's really cool about these videos is that the artists who make these monsters, who originally created these monsters,
Oh, yeah.
love these.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
keep on,
And also
keep on
with the-
keeping on.
And with the fan mail as well, when we get monsters, we usually show the artists who made those monsters.
Yep. And
Oh,
they
yeah,
love
big
it.
time. And then yeah.
There's Wallbox.
Wallbox activating. I think we're coming up on our last one, and it's so impressive. Oh,
There it is. That one's
Sweet.
pretty new too. I think
It's
they recently
so
just did this
good.
one.
It's
Again,
so good.
fun too. If you're watching this, please keep at it.
Thumbs
We
up.
love them, and it's insanely
Yeah,
talented.
very
Thank
talented,
you.
very good job. I'm always watching. I'm subscribed to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we.
Now it's now listen. It's always great to live in the present, but let's look to the future, shall we? All of this stuff that we're about to talk about is, I think, coming for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Perhaps
Maybe?
is it tomorrow? Yes.
Sneak peek.
Yes, it is.
Sneak peeks
Yes,
for
it is.
stuff that is coming tomorrow. Whoa! We got
A rare fair.
Rare Smoochel.
Yes, we got rare Spoochel.
And look, they are ready to celebrate the season
They
of love.
are,
Look
they
at that. Look at that.
I'm very excited. I'm going to be breeding. ABB, always be breeding.
Always be breeding.
And by
Remember
that
that,
point, I'm
folks.
going to have like 10 Smoochels.
Yes.
No.
Remember, hashtag Charlie Challenge.
Yeah, Charlie Jones. Now, with the Charlie Challenge in mind, do they get bonus points if they have rare Smoochel?
I think
Oh,
so.
yeah, 100%.
So I think a rare Smoochel is double the
Yeah, 2 points.
double the points.
Is
2
double
points.
the points.
That's right.
And speaking of competition, let's move on to the next slide. Well, bam!
Yes, the All's Fair and Love and Song Quest on the Coliseum for a limited
we
time
go.
during Season of Love. So don't forget this is taking place. You can win this awesome exclusive costume for Schmoochel by
Yes.
completing it. Also, look at that trophy. Who doesn't want that trophy?
I know.
pretty cute.
It's an adorable trophy, and I love this costume. The costume is so.
I want that
funny.
trophy.
And okay.
Oh, we know what Charlie's doing
We
this
all know what
weekend.
Monster
I
Handler
want that
Charlie's
trophy.
going to be doing. All right.
Yeah.
Next up, please. But again, all good things have to come to an
That's
end, but not quite yet. But again, yes, Crescendo Moon is coming to an end. So
Yep.
make sure you are getting your Carillongs. Make sure you're getting your seasonal costumes,
And
your
don't forget about
decorations.
Epic
your-
Carillong.
Get your epic
Drop
Carillong.
today. Pyong,
And,
pyong, pyong.
and if you want all those juicy 10% off your baking and breeding speeds, then you
forget
maybe
to,
want to get that seasonal island skin. That's
permanently
all,
unlock
that's all
it.
I want to say. That's
I
all.
personally love the Crescendo Moon.
Oh, I love it.
season.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
It's one of my favorites. and
That was
it's
an
one of the
easy
most-
buy
It
for
is
me.
one of the
Yep.
most beautiful.
Well, Magical Sanctums is so cool. The monsters on it are so unique.
It's really great.
I just got Enchant Link today.
Oh my gosh, you're even gonna love
I'm wheeling and dealing in that game, man.
All right, next up. Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Well, we know Charlie's really over the moon,
Over the
for
moon.
this promotion.
Yeah, Charlie, do you have
Pardon
many?
the pun.
Charlie, do you have many rares on Magical Sanctum that, or are you going to be utilizing this time?
I'm going to be
'cause-
utilizing this time. I don't have any rares yet.
And look at the rare
I
Knucklehead,
really
which
want the
dropped
rare
so
Knucklehead.
recently.
Yeah, so recently. So this is your chance
Never
to get
been a
rare
better
I
time.
think I do have a rare Florus.
Do you?
Yes.
You
So-
better double check. Make sure you don't miss out.
Yeah, exactly. All right. But Charlie, next slide.
There's more.
But Charlie, if you're gonna have all these monsters on your island,
gonna put 'em?
where are you gonna put them if your castle?
don't know, guys.
If your castle
Good
is
thing
all
you can
I got
move on
upgrade my
up.
castle.
But
Put them in my castle. Upgrade the castle. 50% off.
50% off.
That's a
which
big.
is
That's a big discount.
quite the cut.
Wow,
In the crystalline castle upgrade price. So
Right.
take advantage of that cut.
I know
Take
I will be.
advantage of this time. And again,
Get all
if-
those rares. Get all those
if you're,
seasonals.
if you're getting all these magical monsters, if you're getting all these rares, you're gonna need space. So that is coming up soon. Speaking of what's also coming up,
Woo.
hey,
Yes, the Amber set for this month.
yes,
Everybody in the community voted for Tuskski.
Ski.
That's right.
Yes, along with Fangler, we got Wink, we got Yelmet, we got Boed, we got everything.
Yep. So you're gonna want to make sure that you get your last chance on that because they're gonna be making a little
And-
bit of a disappearance for a bit, but they'll be back again
And-
at
yeah, they
some
will. They will be
point.
back. But if you don't have any of these monsters on your Amber Island,
now's
then
the time.
please use this.
Bada boom, bada bing.
That's right. I've
Boom,
almost got,
bada, bing, baby.
and I've almost got Fangler.
Get on it,
Almost.
Charlie.
I think
better
I
get-
just have
you
to
better
wait
get on
4
it,
more
dude.
hours, and I got it.
And then lastly, we got some wildfires.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Watch out.
Watch out. Yes, a little promotion we got with our fire expansion. So we have the following monsters: Yelmet and Bowhead available in the market, and also the Star Shop, including rare forms as well.
Yep.
Excellent.
With Yelmet.
Love rare Yelmet.
And
Rare
again,
Yelmet.
Love that
50%
hat.
off for the first 7 days. So do not
Get
miss
on it.
that. And yeah,
Yep.
beautiful, beautiful.
Excellent.
That is
Pretty good sneak peek into the future. I like what I see.
yeah, exactly. Now, we're almost done. However,
Oh yes.
we know there's whispers out there
Mm-hmm.
that Mozzarella Tyson, why wasn't there a short or a trailer today? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
And that's a good question. And guys, like if only there was, a holiday that was maybe coming up that maybe does a better job of encapsulating the
Oh
season
yeah,
of
you know,
love.
I
and
do
maybe,
think that there is something coming up pretty soon
think
that
it
would
might be-
align really well.
yeah,
Is it next week?
maybe.
I have to
maybe.
check my calendar.
Well, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, if say there were a holiday next week that would maybe line up with Season Love more.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Who can never be sure?
You can never be sure. that is a words of wisdom from Charlie. Chuckleheads, write that down.
And I can see the hearts on TikTok. I can see the season of love flowing through the hearts.
Flowing.
And what a great day to kick it off.
Yeah.
Honestly, 2024 has been off to a really great
It
start.
really has
We hope
been.
you are all as excited as we are of all the awesome and exciting things that have been coming to the game and what the year has in store for
And
us as
that's
well.
the other thing too. Like the year is just beginning.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy,
We've already done so
Buckle up.
much. We've
boy,
already
oh
done
boy,
so much.
is there lots of stuff coming your way. Is there anything else we wanna say to the peeps, to the handler helpers?
I mean, I think we all know what we Should say.
Should say. All right, well,